Last Sunday, our psalm for the day was Psalm 126, to which the response is, "The Lord has done great things for us." I wonder how many people, hearing that in churches throughout the land, thought to themselves they don't see much evidence of that, of the Lord doing anything for us right now. Here we all are, still in the middle of a pandemic that doesn't seem to be going away anytime soon. Our festive season ruined, provided we actually behave responsibly, by not being able to see our friends and family as much as we would like. The uncertainties of Brexit hanging over us, and the usual miserable weather for this time of year. And that's just for now. There's all the cancelled holidays and other outings too. And for many people it's much more serious, losing jobs and livelihoods and facing very difficult futures. So where are these great things that the Lord has done for us? Is he really listening anyway? It's always easy to think that God, however you picture him or her, is not active in the world, but really you have to turn the question on its head. God has put humankind into the world as an act of love, but we have messed it up. God even sent his only Son into the world to show us a better way to live, a way that reflected God's love for us through our own behaviour to each other and to his creation. But what did we do? We crucified him, and ever since we've really struggled to reconcile the truth of Christ's message with our own selfish and destructive desires. Even the church itself has been as guilty as any despotic regime in bending the gospel to its own purposes, seeing its own survival as more important than being true to God's wishes. God has done and will continue to do great things for us, but we constantly push him away. It's all too difficult. I believe that the greatest thing that God has done for us is to give us the capacity to love. And despite the constant news of atrocities, lies, self-seeking and thoughtlessness, that capacity to love does shine through all that more than we might imagine. The last year has tested many people. Some have been found wanting, but so many more have given so much of themselves to relieve the suffering of others and to help those most in need. So many have found a voice to seek change, to demand that a fairer society emerge from this crisis, a society founded not on greed but on love. Soon the year will turn and it will be spring. Will we, who this year have, in the words of the psalm, sowed with tears, be able soon to reap with songs of joy? It is we, through our own actions, who can decide what happens. God has given us the tools to build a better world, a world in the image of the heavenly kingdom, and he has told us what it might look like. Now God calls us as followers of Jesus to respond to God's love for us by showing how that love can be shared with everybody and with all parts of his most wonderful gift to us, the creation in all its glory.